Long ago, the Nazis sought to uncover 5 ancient treasures, each holding immense power and mystery. These treasures were not just shiny objects or piles of gold. They were believed to have magic, power, or special meaning. The mystery begins with these ancient treasures in peril. Here, ancient treasures are not just any old things. They are historical artifacts or relics, often tied to myths and legends, like those from old civilizations. They could be anything from a legendary city of gold to a powerful artifact like the Ark of the Covenant. These treasures were important to the Nazis because they thought that owning them could bring them power or prove their ideas about history and race. The pursuit of these items shows how deeply they were willing to delve into myths to gain control. 2 famous examples of such hunts include the search for the Holy Grail and the Spear of Destiny. The Holy Grail, said to be the cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper, was believed to give eternal life. The Spear of Destiny, which supposedly pierced Jesus on the cross, was thought to make its holder invincible. Hitler was obsessed with these items, thinking they could help him win the war. Opinions vary about these quests. Some think the Nazis were simply chasing after fairy tales, while others believe they valued these artifacts for their historical significance and potential power. However, chasing these treasures was risky. The Nazis often relied on distorted history and myth rather than facts, leading to failed expeditions and wasted resources. Critics argue that their obsession with these myths overshadowed real strategic needs during the war. These searches influenced other aspects of the Nazi regime's activities, intertwining myth with their ideology and propaganda. They aimed to rewrite history to fit their narrative, using the allure of these treasures to captivate and manipulate people. The connection between these quests and the broader goals of the Nazis highlights how they sought to leverage ancient myths to legitimize their power. In exploring these ancient treasures, we uncover a web of belief, ambition, and desperation, revealing just how far the Nazis were willing to go in their quest for domination. This intriguing pursuit keeps us questioning what is legend and what could be reality, captivating our imaginations and urging us to delve deeper into history's mysteries. In the heart of the dark forest, secrets whisper of ancient treasures hidden away from time and greedy eyes. Long ago, during the turmoil of World War II, the Nazis scoured the earth searching for mystical relics they believed could give them unimaginable power. These ancient treasures held deep significance. They were thought to possess magic and secrets that could change the fate of their quest for dominance. One of the most sought-after relics was the Spear of Destiny. Legend tells that this spear, also known as the Holy Lance, pierced the side of Jesus during his crucifixion. The Nazis believed that whoever possessed it would wield supernatural power and be invincible in battle. The Holy Grail, another treasure, was said to be the cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper. Imagine a cup that could grant eternal life. These stories drove the Nazis to search tirelessly, convinced these treasures would ensure their victory and eternal reign. These incredible quests were not just wild adventures, they were serious missions fueled by Hitler's fascination with the occult and a desire to control both history and the future. Imagine the impact of finding such items, objects that could alter wars and rewrite history. Real-world expeditions were organized, with teams risking everything to discover proof of the unbelievable. These missions inspired explorations into mysterious regions like Tibet and the Middle East. But not everyone believed in the mystical powers of these artifacts. Some historians suggest that these pursuits were a mere distraction from the war effort, a waste of resources on myths rather than military strategy. Critics argue that the obsession with these treasures stemmed from a deeper desire to create propaganda, crafting a narrative of destiny and superiority. Despite their feverish hunt, the Nazis never found these treasures. Their search connects to broader themes of power and myth-making. They illustrate how legends can be used to fuel dreams of supremacy, create fear, or inspire bravery. The lure of ancient treasures continues to captivate imaginations today, reminding us of the timeless, enchanting mystery of the past. In seeking such profound objects, the Nazis aimed to conquer not just lands and people, but the very essence of what it meant to hold power and legacy. Imagine a world where secrets are hidden in ancient stones and legends whisper about powerful treasures lost in time. During World War II, the Nazis were obsessed with finding such lost artifacts, ancient treasures they believed held magical powers. This quest was driven by a mix of myth, power, and desperation as they sought the unknown to change the course of history. The Nazis' quest for the unknown is about their relentless search for mystical treasures which they thought could help them win the war and establish ultimate dominance. This search was not just a wild goose chase. The Nazis genuinely believed in the power these artifacts might hold. They thought these treasures could bring invincibility, supernatural strength, or even the ability to control the world. One famous example of this quest is their search for the Holy Grail, a legendary cup said to have magical powers. Many stories tell of its ability to offer eternal youth or unlimited wealth. The Nazis believed that possessing the Holy Grail would make them unbeatable. Another example is the Spear of Destiny, also known as the Holy Lance. This ancient weapon was thought to give ultimate power to its holder. Legends say that whoever claimed the spear could rule the world. The Nazis were convinced that finding it would ensure their victory in the war. Several historians believe that these quests reflect the Nazi leadership's desperation and their desire for symbolic power. However, others argue that these pursuits were a waste of resources and time, diverting attention from more practical wartime efforts. Despite their fervent searches, the Nazis faced numerous challenges. Many believed that these artifacts were mere myths, existing only in stories and legends. Critics argued that the resources spent on such quests could have been used more effectively on the battlefield. Additionally, some treasure hunters and historians today question the ethical implications of such pursuits, especially when they lead to looting and destruction of cultural heritage sites. Nevertheless, these quests for the unknown reflect the Nazis' broader obsession with power and control. Their search for mythical artifacts ties directly into their overall strategy of using both fear and fascination to capture the popular imagination and establish a legacy of dominance. Through their desperate quest for the unknown, the Nazis demonstrated how myths and legends can influence real-world events, leaving a legacy that continues to intrigue treasure hunters and historians to this day. Imagine a world where hidden treasures hold the power to change everything we know. This is what drove the Nazis on their relentless quest for ancient artifacts with magical powers. Among their targets were treasures believed to possess mystical properties or the ability to bring great power. One such treasure was the Spear of Destiny. Legend has it that this spear was used to pierce the side of Jesus Christ during the crucifixion. The myth surrounding it suggests that whoever possesses the spear holds the fate of the world in their hands. For the Nazis, who were obsessed with power and control, finding the Spear of Destiny meant they could wield unimaginable influence over the world. This quest for mystical artifacts was not just about superstition. It was deeply tied to the Nazis' ideology. They believed that possessing these treasures would legitimize their rule and establish a new world order. Some thought the treasures could even give them supernatural strength or protection in battle. In addition to the Spear of Destiny, the Nazis also sought the Holy Grail, another item shrouded in mystery and believed to offer eternal life or infinite knowledge. The legends of the Grail captured imaginations for centuries, promising ultimate enlightenment or power. For the Nazis, securing the Grail meant cementing their dominance, not just through military might, but through supposed divine favor. However, this obsession with ancient treasures was not without its challenges. Many historians and archaeologists argue that the Nazis' pursuit was based more on myth than reality. Some believe that the searches caused more harm than good, diverting resources from the war effort and desecrating cultural sites in their reckless hunts. Alternatively, others argue that the pursuit of such treasures was merely a propaganda tool, used to inspire awe and fear among their followers and enemies. These quests for ancient relics show how the Nazis tried to connect their ideology to grand narratives from the past. They hoped these treasures would not only validate their beliefs, but also strengthen their grip on the future. Even today, the stories of these relics remind us how myths and history can intertwine, leaving us to wonder what truths, if any, lie behind the legends. The pursuit of these treasures highlights the lengths to which some will go to capture power, blending fact with fiction in a quest that remains both fascinating and mysterious.